My beloved child, today's message arrives with a weight so intense, so electrifying, so destiny-shifting that even the air around you will feel different as you listen. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second you stay here is pulling you closer to a revelation that will strike your heart like thunder. You are standing at the edge of a moment that will rewrite everything you believed about someone who has been trying, failing, to stay away from you. They thought distance would give them clarity. They thought silence would make them stronger. But instead, something else happened. Something unexpected. Something that is now rushing toward you like a bold storm they can no longer stop. And what you're about to hear will make you reconsider every sign, every message, every small shift you've been feeling in your spirit lately. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen carefully, because this part is where everything takes a shocking turn. Someone who once hid behind hesitation is about to step into their bravest version. A person who kept pretending they were done with you, who acted like your presence didn't matter, who tried convincing themselves that distance was safer, this person failed. Completely. Their bold move is days away, no, hours away, and they have no power to hold it back anymore. They have reached a point where living without you has become unbearable. Every night they tried to sleep, your voice echoed in their mind. Every morning they tried to reset, your memory dragged them back. They've been fighting a war inside themselves, one side telling them to stay away, the other side screaming your name with a force they can't silence anymore. And now, they are about to cross a line they never dared to cross before. A line that will shock you. A line that will make you question everything you thought you knew about them. This bold move will not be soft. It will not be subtle. It will be direct, undeniable, and completely unexpected. They're preparing something you never imagined they would have the courage to do. Amen. Blessing 222. Here comes the twist, the part where your heartbeat will rise because the truth is sharper than what you were prepared for. This person isn't just missing you, no, that's too small. They are craving the connection they once tried to bury. They're replaying the last words you ever said. They're rereading old messages you forgot existed. They're staring at photos they swore they deleted. Something huge is waiting for you, and their spirit is pulling them toward you in a way that is no longer logical, no longer controllable. They have reached their breaking point, the moment where their fear collapses and their desire takes over. And that's why their next action, this bold move, will shock you like a plot twist meant for a movie, not real life. They are planning to appear in your life in a way that will leave you breathless. They are about to say something, reveal something, confess something that will make you sit in silence wondering how long they've been holding this in. They can't stay away anymore. Their soul refuses distance. Their heart refuses silence. Their mind refuses lies. And their next step, their next message, their next appearance will shift everything in ways you will feel in your chest, your bones, your spirit. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, before you hear what unfolds next, understand this clearly. Something huge is waiting for you, something so close that the energy around you is already shifting. The person who once walked away with confidence is now realizing they walked away from the very thing their soul was begging for. Their bold move is not just an action. It's a breaking point, a collapse of all the walls they built to protect themselves from the depth of emotion they felt for you. And now that those walls are cracking, everything they have been hiding is pouring out uncontrollably. Their heart tried to forget you, but their spirit refused. Their mind tried to silence your name, but it kept returning with more force. This moment you are entering is not random. It is the culmination of every silent longing, every sleepless night, every unanswered message, every regret they swallowed. And what they are about to do will not only shock you, it will overwhelm you with truth they never had the courage to admit. Amen. Blessing 444. Pay close attention now, because this part is where their internal battle becomes impossible for them to ignore. They have tried to distract themselves, tried to bury the connection, tried to appear strong and unaffected, but nothing worked. Every time they attempted to move on, life pushed your memory back in front of them. Every time they tried convincing themselves that letting go was the right decision, something reminded them of a moment they shared with you. A laugh. A look. A message. A dream. They are haunted not by pain, but by the realization that they lost someone irreplaceable, you. This realization is triggering their bold move. They are stepping into a desperate courage, the kind that only appears when a person finally understands what they truly want. And what they want is you. They cannot stay away anymore, because staying away is now hurting them more than confronting their truth. You are the one thing their heart refuses to let go of. They are about to make an unexpected entrance into your life. Something that will catch you off guard, something that will make your hands freeze, your breath pause, your mind spin. Their next action will expose how intensely they have been fighting this feeling. Amen. Blessing 555. Here comes the deep twist, the part that pulls the audience in like a magnet. This person didn't just miss you, they reached the point where missing you turned into longing, and longing turned into obsession, and obsession turned into a decision. They are preparing to reach out in a way that will shake every assumption you had. A message they drafted but never sent is finally going through. A call they hesitated on is finally coming. A confession they rehearsed in silence is finally about to fall from their lips. And trust me, this isn't a small confession. It's the kind that makes a person vulnerable, exposed, raw. They are about to tell you something they've been swallowing for months, maybe even years. Something that will make you understand why they couldn't stay away, no matter how hard they tried. They are ready to open up their heart in a way you've never seen before. And this bold move, this bold, unstoppable, destiny-driven move, is going to flip the script of your story. Their return will not be quiet. It will not be subtle. It will be powerful and emotionally loaded, and you will feel the intensity the moment it happens. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, the moment you're stepping into now is heavier, deeper, and far more intense than anything you imagined. Something huge is waiting for you, closer than your next breath. The energy around this person is becoming uncontrollable. Their emotions are not whispers anymore, they are waves crashing inside their chest. Every attempt they made to distance themselves has failed, and now their heart is rebelling against every lie they told themselves. They can't stay away because their soul has already chosen you, long before their mind agreed. The bold move they're preparing is not impulsive, it's destiny-guided, emotionally charged, and born from the truth they can no longer suppress. And as you hear this, your intuition is stirring because deep down, a part of you already sensed something major approaching. Amen. Blessing 777. Here's where their truth hits hardest, where their internal struggle becomes a full collapse. They are done pretending. They are done hiding. They are done forcing themselves into spaces where their heart does not belong. Someone has been watching your life from the edges, quietly, painfully, desperately. They've been checking your social media, rereading your old conversations, replaying memories, imagining alternate versions of the last moment you two spoke. They are jealous of the people around you. They are terrified that someone else might take their place. They are exhausted from denying the gravitational pull that drags them back to you again and again. And now? They are finally accepting that running away from you has been their biggest mistake. Their next step is a confession wrapped in courage. This bold move will tear down the last bit of separation between you and them. They are getting ready to speak a truth that has been burning inside their chest, a truth that will change the entire rhythm of your story. Amen. Blessing 888. Now brace yourself, because everything from here intensifies. Something shocking is about to unfold, something once in a lifetime. This person has reached a breaking point where silence feels like suffocation. They are about to take an action that will surprise even themselves. Expect a message that doesn't feel casual. Expect words that tremble with fear and longing. Expect a confession that feels overdue, overwhelming, and unbelievably honest. They might show up when you least expect. They might call you with a voice full of emotion. They might admit something they promised themselves they would keep buried forever. Their bold move is not just a return. It's a reveal. A surrender. A declaration. And when it happens, you will feel destiny cracking open like a door that has finally decided to unlock after years of being sealed. Everything is aligning for this moment. Everything is pushing them toward you. Everything is telling them that life makes sense only when you are part of it. They cannot stay away anymore, not emotionally, not spiritually, not physically. The revelation coming your way is massive, powerful, and completely heart-shifting. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child, this is where the story tilts, where the energy becomes almost too loud to ignore, where destiny starts tightening its grip around both of you. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part carries the weight of every suppressed emotion your person has been hiding. They are standing at the edge of a moment they never thought they'd face, the moment where their fear becomes smaller than their desire to return to you. Their soul has been restless for days, their mind has been replaying entire conversations, and their heart has been whispering the same truth again and again: you are the one they cannot detach from. They tried to distract themselves. They tried to convince themselves that walking away was strength. But every attempt shattered. Every distraction failed. Every escape led them back to you. Their bold move is no longer a possibility, it's an inevitability, a force pulling them forward with a speed that even they can't control. And as you listen, your spirit already knows this message is not accidental. Something within you is trembling because your intuition recognizes that their return is closer than it has ever been. Amen. Blessing 1010. Now hear this with full attention, because this is the part where their inner world explodes into action. They are tired of pretending that they don't care. Tired of acting strong. Tired of hiding emotions that were never meant to be buried. Someone is sitting with a heart full of truth they've been choking on. They've been watching your life unfold from a distance, feeling a strange mix of pride, longing, and ache. They replay your smile in their head. They imagine what they would say if they had one more chance. They wonder if you ever think of them the way they think of you. Their nights are longer now, their mornings feel incomplete, and their days carry the weight of all the words they never said. And now? They're done staying silent. They're preparing a bold move that will shock you. Not because of what they do, but because of how raw, real, and vulnerable it will be. They might show up unexpectedly. They might speak a truth they were terrified to admit. They might reveal a feeling they've been swallowing for months. What they're about to say will rewrite the meaning of your connection. It will expose the depth of their attachment. It will show you exactly why they can't stay away anymore. Amen. Blessing 11:11. Here is the part that hits like lightning. This person didn't just miss you, they are realizing they need you in a way they can't explain. Something triggered them recently. A dream. A memory. Something someone said. Or maybe something they saw that reminded them of the bond you shared. Whatever it was, it cracked open a door inside their heart they were trying to keep shut. And now feelings are flooding through like a storm. They are overwhelmed. Nervous. Emotional. And deeply aware that losing you for good would be the biggest regret of their life. That's why their next action will be bold, risky, and completely out of character. They are going to reach out not with small talk, but with truth. Raw honesty. A confession. An apology. Or a revelation that will make your breath hitch for a moment. They are stepping toward you with a decision that will shift everything. They cannot stay away because their soul recognizes you. Their heart chooses you. Their energy is tied to you. And fate is pushing them back into your life with a power stronger than fear, pride, or distance. Prepare yourself, because the bold move coming your way is going to shake your emotions, your expectations, and your entire understanding of why this person was meant to return. Amen. Blessing 12:12. My beloved child, the moment you're entering right now holds the heaviest truth of this entire journey. You've reached the part where everything begins to reveal itself in waves, slow, intense, unstoppable. Something huge is waiting for you, and the energy surrounding this message is almost trembling with urgency. The person who couldn't stay away, the one whose soul has been orbiting your energy no matter how far they walked, is about to cross a threshold they never imagined crossing. Their bold move is not just emotional. It's spiritual, internal, electric, and deeply fueled by every moment they felt your absence like oxygen leaving the room. They've been pacing in circles inside their own mind, wrestling with emotions they kept buried, fighting the pull that dragged them back toward you again and again. And now, it's no longer a pull, it's a force that has taken over their entire being. This person has reached a point of surrender, a point where denying their feelings for you hurts more than admitting them. They are realizing that you were never just a chapter, they were trying to forget the whole book while still carrying the weight of every word. Their next move is forming inside their chest like a storm, loud, intense, trembling, impossible to hide. Something in their life recently shifted, a conversation, a sign, a dream, a memory, a sudden moment of clarity that hit them so sharply that it pushed them face first into the truth. And that truth is simple: they cannot stay away from you anymore. No distance can silence what their heart is screaming. No silence can erase the gravity between you. No fear can hold them back from what they're about to do next. This bold move they're preparing is going to reveal emotions they've kept guarded for far too long, every suppressed feeling, every swallowed confession, every moment they wanted to reach out but stopped themselves. And as you hear this, you feel the shift inside you because your intuition knows, the moment is closer than you think. Amen. Blessing 13:13. Now lean in, because this part is where the emotional storm inside them becomes impossible for them to contain anymore. They are done pretending that they moved on. They are done pretending they are unaffected. They are done pretending that their life feels complete without you in it. Someone has been carrying a silence so heavy it's been crushing their chest. They've been waking up with your memory hitting them before their eyes even open. They've been falling asleep with your absence louder than any noise in the room. They keep imagining what they would say if they had one real chance to speak from the heart: no fear, no ego, no hesitation. And now that moment is breaking through. Their bold move is going to come from a place of deep vulnerability, a place they've been trying to avoid for months, maybe years. This person might show up with a truth that shakes your entire emotional ground. They might confess that they tried to replace you but failed. They might admit that life punished them for walking away. They might reveal that every attempt to forget you only made them remember you more intensely. They have reached the point where the truth is no longer a choice, it's a necessity. They're paralyzed by the thought of someone else taking their place in your life. They're haunted by the idea that they could lose you forever. And these emotions are becoming a tidal wave pushing them toward the boldest move they have ever made. They want to talk. They want to explain. They want to reveal things they were too afraid to admit before. They want to break the silence that has been suffocating them. Their courage is rising because losing you scares them more than confessing their truth. And the raw honesty you're about to hear will make you sit still, breath low, heart pounding. Because the intensity of their emotions will finally match the intensity of your intuition. Amen. Blessing 14:14. Now prepare yourself, because this is the deepest twist of all, the moment where their fear melts, their pride collapses, and their emotions take control in a way that will shock you entirely. This person is planning to reveal something that will change the shape of your connection forever. They are preparing to say words they have practiced repeatedly in their mind but never dared to speak aloud. Words that carry longing, regret, desire, and truth. They are going to open up about something they kept hidden, something they never shared, something that will make your heart pause for a moment. This bold move will not come in small pieces, it will be a full wave of honesty, a moment where they let you see the rawness they've been hiding behind their silence. They might tell you they've been dreaming about you. They might reveal that every time they tried to move on, something pulled them back. They might confess that you are the one person their heart keeps choosing, even when their mind tried to fight it. They might break down emotionally, letting go of everything they've been holding inside. And their energy will be so intense, so real, so unfiltered that you'll feel the truth through their voice, their words, their presence. They will act not out of impulse but out of destiny, driven by the realization that losing you would be the greatest mistake of their life. This bold move will enter your world with a shock, a spark, a shift you cannot ignore. And once it happens, nothing between you and this person will ever be the same again. They are coming emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically closer with every passing moment. They are choosing you with a force that even they can't understand fully. And when they finally step forward, it will be the moment your entire story turns into something unavoidably powerful. Amen. Blessing 15:15. My beloved child, this is the chapter where the emotional intensity becomes almost unbearable, where every hidden feeling your person buried starts rising like a wave too powerful to hold back. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part carries the fire of every suppressed confession they've kept inside their chest. They are reaching a moment that feels like destiny pushing them from behind. They've tried to resist, tried to distract themselves, tried to convince their heart to move on. But nothing worked. Every attempt collapsed. Every distraction failed. Every moment of silence became a reminder of what they lost. And now, they're done pretending. Their soul is restless. Their mind is exhausted. Their heart is on the edge of overflowing. They can't stay away because their emotions have grown louder than their fear, stronger than their pride, deeper than their excuses. Their bold move is forming right now, taking shape with every breath they take. It's not planned. It's not calculated. It's pure emotion breaking through. And you, yes, you, are the reason they feel this urgency. Something about your energy, your silence, your detachment, your growth has shaken them awake. They feel the shift in you. They feel the distance. They feel the possibility of losing you for good. And that fear is pushing them harder than anything ever has. Prepare yourself, because this section reveals the truth they've been avoiding the longest. Amen. Blessing 16:16. Now listen with full focus, because this is where their emotions turn into action. They have been replaying every detail of your connection like a movie stuck on repeat, the way you talked, the tone of your voice, the last moment you shared, the things left unsaid. They remember something you told them that didn't matter then but hits them with full force now. They remember a look you gave them that they didn't understand at the time but now realize was deeper than they acknowledged. They remember a silence between you that carried more emotion than any spoken sentence. They have been living with these memories like shadows that follow them everywhere. And every day, the shadows grow louder. This person is tired of carrying guilt. Tired of acting like nothing affects them. Tired of lying to themselves. They've been scrolling through old photos, old messages, old moments trying to understand why they can't let go. But the answer is simple: they were never meant to let go. Their soul chose you. And now their mind is finally waking up to that truth. This is why their bold move is going to be emotional, raw, and shockingly honest. It won't be polished. It won't be perfect. It will be real. They are preparing to reveal a truth that will make your breath tighten. They are preparing to open up about things they've been hiding from everyone, not just from you. And what they're about to confess will shake the entire foundation of what you thought this story was. Amen. Blessing 17:17. Now brace yourself, because this is the deepest twist yet, the part that will make you feel their emotions through every word. This person is planning something that will shock even you, someone who already sensed their return. Their bold move might come at a moment when you're not expecting anything. It might come late at night when they finally break down emotionally. It might come early morning when they wake up from a dream of you and can't hold it in anymore. It might come on a day when you're focused on something else, and suddenly they appear with a truth you never thought they'd have the strength to face. They are going to admit something heavy, something that reveals how deeply they've been hurting in your absence. They might reveal how lost they've been without you. They might confess that they pretended to be okay but were breaking inside. They might tell you they realized no one compares to you. They might reveal that someone said your name and it shook them so much they couldn't sleep. They might explain why they left, why they stayed silent, or why they pushed you away despite wanting you close. And their voice, whether through message, call, or in person, will carry a trembling honesty that makes you stop everything you're doing. Their return will not be casual. It will be emotional. It will be intense. It will be driven by a realization so sharp it pierced their entire being. Losing you is not an option. That is the moment that turns everything. When they speak, when they confess, when they step toward you with their truth, you will understand why fate kept pulling your energies together no matter how far apart you drifted. This bold move coming toward you is powerful, life-shifting, and entirely unavoidable. Amen. Blessing 18:18.